Hey guys, I wanted to address something I hear a lot from clients. And I just talked to one of my clients today regarding, I'm just writing down her spell and creating it. So I asked her some questions to aid me. And we got into this conversation. And she did say that, and this is going to be about, self esteem and feeling worthy. And she just did say that she does feel worthy, but she doesn't think others see her worth. Okay. So this is very common, and I heard it a lot from a lot of clients. So they know they're worthy, they do feel worthy, but they don't think other people think the same. So what's the difference with this one and just when you yourself don't feel worthy? There's not much of a difference, honestly. You may think, oh, but it's not for me because I do know my worth and I do feel worthy and I want others to see my worth. But it's actually quite similar because it's kind of it has the same root. So basically, what happened sometime in your childhood is that someone did not find you worthy, or someone told you you're not worthy, or something along the line. It really depends on a situation. It's not the same for everyone, obviously, it can't be. So, you, even though you love yourself and you think you're worthy, you think that others don't see that you're worthy, and so you always need to prove yourself, you always need to chase them, you always need to chase everything in life, because even though you are worthy, the others just don't see you as worthy. So even though it's not the same thing as when you yourself don't think you're worthy enough, it kind of actually is very similar, and the treatment is basically the same. So the thing is, when you know you're worthy, when you know your worth, you do not need outside validation. So basically, when you fully understand your worth, you don't care how other people see you. Do you get it? So if you really had no issues with feeling worthy, you wouldn't need outside validation. You wouldn't be telling me, oh, but men, they don't find me worthy. I don't think men will see my worth. I think I always need to chase men. I always need to work really hard to get a job, work really hard to get a raise, work really hard to get a man, work really hard to make a relationship work. All of these things you're telling are basically talking that telling that you're not worthy enough. So thinking you're not worthy enough is basically, it can be that you yourself don't think so, or that you think that the others don't find you. But both of these issues are self-esteem issues, because if you don't think others find you worthy enough, it's a self-esteem issue, right? It is. Just as if you yourself don't think you're worthy enough. It's the same thing. And when you have enough self-esteem, when you get enough validation from yourself, you don't need it from other people. You don't get anxiously attached, you don't chase, because you know you don't have to, because you are in your energy, in your worthiness, right? So that's it. That's it. That's basically it. When you're in feminine energy, you don't chase, you attract. So you know your worth. And knowing your worth doesn't just mean that you yourself know your worth. It also means that you know that others can see your worth, but if they don't, you don't care, because you're detached of your ego. You don't need outside validation, okay? So just with you thinking these things, it does mean your self-esteem is not right. It means your ego is in control of you. You're insecure. You need to work on your self-esteem. And you need to give yourself validation. You need to be aware that you don't need outside validation. So even though you think you don't have this problem because you know you're beautiful, you know you're smart, you know you deserve the best, you still, if you think others don't think so, you still have this problem. Yeah, my dear. So that's the real truth behind it. You have an issue with it. You have an issue because, you know, it is what it is. And I'm aware that a lot of you don't want to hear this, or maybe don't. A lot of you maybe don't think of this in the way I just explained, which I get. I do get it. But this is the core issue with this, and this is the truth. And, I am a therapist, so please think about it. Thank you.